If you only knew the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9, you would have the key to the universe. Nikola Tesla said that. On record. Openly, the man who gave us alternating current, radio transmission, and the electrical grid spent his final years working on something the institutions that owned his patents made certain was never finished. When Tesla died in a New York hotel room in January 1943, government agents entered within hours. His safe was opened. A significant portion of his final research was classified. It has never been fully released. The question is not whether Tesla was suppressed. The historical record is not ambiguous on that point. The question is, what did he find, and why is the same mathematical sequence carved into the oldest structures on Earth? Part 1, the sequence that shouldn't exist, start with the number 1. Double it. Keep doubling. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Now reduce each result by summing its digits. 16 becomes 7. 32 becomes 5. 64 becomes 1. The sequence cycles 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, and then repeats. This is the foundation of all binary mathematics. Every computer system on Earth runs on this doubling pattern. Now notice what is missing. 3, 6, 9. They never appear. Run the same doubling sequence starting from 3. 3, 6, 12, 24. Reduce them. 3, 6, 3, 6. It oscillates. Two numbers locked in a closed loop. Start from 9. 9, 18, 36. Reduce 9999 reproduces itself infinitely. It cannot be altered by the doubling sequence. It stands entirely outside it. Here is why this matters. In a universe where every physical process follows doubling and binary pattern cell division, energy transfer, computational logic, 3 numbers do not participate. They govern from outside the system. This is not numerology. This is not metaphor. This is a structural feature of the number line itself. Mathematician Marco Rodin spent decades mapping what he called vortex mathematics. His conclusion, 3, 6, and 9, represent a dimensional axis that the binary number system cannot access, not a gap in the mathematics, a different layer of reality entirely. 3 and 6 govern the doubling world. 9 stands above it, and Tesla structured his entire life around this discovery. Part 2, how Tesla used it. Tesla walked around a block exactly 3 times before entering any building. He required 18 napkins, 18 reduces to 9. His hotel rooms had to be divisible by 3. His coil designs operated on frequencies that were always multiples of 3. Historians dismiss these as obsessive quirks. They were not quirks. Tesla was describing, through behavior, a principle he believed governed physical reality at its deepest level, that numerical relationships are not descriptions of energy. They are the mechanism underlying it. His Wardenclyffe Tower, the transmission system J.P. Morgan defunded in 1903, was designed to transmit energy through the Earth's own resonant frequency. That frequency, 7.83 7 plus 8 plus 3. 18 reduces to 9. It was discovered independently decades later by physicist Winfried Schumann. Today we call it the Schumann Resonance, the heartbeat of the planet. Morgan pulled funding the moment he understood what free wireless energy would do to metered electricity. The tower was demolished in 1917. A system that could have powered the entire planet without a single meter was physically destroyed. The mathematics was buried inside classified government files, and Tesla died alone in a hotel room, his final papers seized before his body was cold. The suppression is not a conspiracy theory. It is documented. It is sequential. And it follows the same operational pattern used to delete other pieces of the blueprint from the public record. Part 3, where the code appears here, is what no mainstream architecture course has satisfactorily explained. The ratio between the base perimeter of the Great Pyramid and its height calculated precisely, encodes pi to 4 decimal places. The outer ring at Stonehenge, 30 stones. The inner ring, 3 sets of trilithons. The shadow calendar tracks 6-month solar cycles and 3-month lunar cycles. Angkor Wat's central tower encodes the precession of the equinoxes, a 25,920-year cycle. 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0, 18. Reduces to 9. Researcher John Michel, whose 1969 analysis of sacred site geometry first mapped these relationships, demonstrated that these structures share a common mathematical framework based on the same vortex relationships Tesla was mapping a century later. Skeptics call it selective measurement, but the pattern repeats across sites separated by oceans and millennia cultures that had no recorded contact. The Great Pyramid. Teotihuacan. Göbekli Tepe. Machu Picchu. This is not coincidence. This is architecture. The framework predates every known civilization by thousands of years, the question the gatekeepers have never answered. Who built the template, and why does the same 369 architecture appear at every site that anchors the planetary grid? Part 4 of the Dante connection. We decoded Dante's map in the last video. 33 cantos per realm, 33 reduces to 6. The Kabbalistic Sephirot. 10 nodes, 3 triads, 1 axis. The human spine. 33 vertebrae. Every layer of that architecture encodes the same frequency map. At the time, we called it a frequency map. Now, we can be more precise. What Dante encoded, what the Templars recovered from beneath Jerusalem, was the same vortex mathematics Tesla tried to build physical devices around. 3 and 6 as the governing oscillation of material reality, 9 as the axis that stands outside it, the dimensional coordinate from which the entire system can be observed and potentially exited. Tesla called it the key to the universe. Dante called it the frozen center. The ancient builders encoded it into stone structures that have survived every attempt by time to erase them. It is the same map, in different languages, pointing at the same coordinate. We have now given you the full sequence. The vortex code that underlies every sacred site, every ancient frequency map, every suppressed energy patent, and Dante's map of the Inferno. It is one single mathematical system. 3 and 6 as the oscillating foundation of material reality. 9 as the coordinate that governs both, and cannot be touched by the system it governs. Tesla spent his final years trying to build machines capable of accessing that coordinate. The institutions that profit from metered, controlled energy made certain he never finished. This is not speculation. The declassified FBI files, the seized patents, the demolished tower, the physical evidence is intact. The question is why the mathematics itself was buried alongside the man who understood it best. Drop your answer in the comments. And if this unlocked something, send it to one person who needs to see it. We are not building an audience. We are building a network. The next decode, the Great Pyramid. Not as a tomb, as a frequency generator, what it was built to do, and why the resonance it produces was measured, classified, and has never been publicly released. This is Decrypt Reality.